Hello everyone and welcome to a VoD series from CTK. Yes guys, it is that time of the year again to make a VoD series for the top 5 most WOT replays of the year of 2011. So congratulations for being in the top 5 to everyone that I'm gonna VoD. So the first game, which is the 5th most WOBIT replay in 2011, is from Micro Owns All. I'll just call him Micro, versus Cloverfield in an epic GDI mirror on Tournament Dust Bowl. So let's jump right into this game and let's look at the build orders that people are gonna use. So I guess Micro is gonna start with a power plant, while Cloverfield is doing exactly the same thing. So it's pretty standard to do on this map. You get a Rex up really quick and try to grab one or maybe even two of the spikes. It depends on how much money you want to spend. And actually it looks like that Micro is not going for any of the spikes. He's just gonna sell off his watchtowers and get his economy up really quickly, while Cloverfield is sending out his rifleman squad. And I think his rifleman squad will be a little bit earlier than my Micro owns this. But Cloverfield should win it, as he has 2 squads to both spikes and Micro only has 1, and Clover managed to grab this building, so he should win. He should have the right spike, and he should also grab the left spike, especially as he's making voxels and notes the placement of those voxels. They are able to cover 360 degrees around this Tiberium spike, so that way APC engineers will fail to capture it if Cloverfield pays attention and micros his units. And by the way, there is some rough terrain here, so if you drop an engineer here, the squads won't be able to shoot your engineer over the rough terrain. So that's just a little tip I have for you guys. But yeah, there we go. Apes engineer from Micro is gonna capture it, which renders this scout useless. And oh god, you can defend your spike, do it. Will Clover... Oh, he got trolled. There we go, he was stuck into the car and the car prevented him from capturing it. But there are a few pit bulls from from my Micro killing the APC. Wow, I'm not really awake today and not so smooth with talking. Anyways, Cloverfield will manage to capture the left side, the left spike, and so let's look at the economies. My Micro has 4 harvesters, and Clover has just got his 4th harvester. So he's a little bit behind, but that's because he spent a little bit extra money on the scouts in the beginning. So, so far it looks like both players are gonna go with pit bulls, and Cloverfield's gonna grab another APC engineer, and he has his 5th harvester, and Micro has a 5th harvester too, but he expanded. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, the army composition. It looks like Micro is gonna go with pit bulls to counter the APC engineers from Cloverfield, and Cloverfield builds some pit bulls of his own to counter the pit bulls. I'm not sure if Grid Zero said this already, but I think I got it off from one of his videos. But I don't know why people spam the same units that the other one is spamming when the other one is already spamming them. As an example, Micro started off with 3 pit bulls, and Cloverfield responded with 3 pit bulls of his own. I don't really get it, because if you go for like 2 predator tanks instead of 3 pit bulls, those 2 predator tanks will be able to like hold their ground versus 3 pit bulls. So if you had 3 pit bulls harassing you, build 1 pred, place it on one of your on your Tiberium fields, place it on another one of your Tiberium fields, and you'll be fine for the harass. So I don't know why people think that that's good. But yeah, that's me. It's me trying to be too logical instead of trying to act instead of trying to play the game and act like I really know what's going on. Anyways, it looks like Micro managed to capture the Tiberian Spike even with 2 Foxholes. They are covering all around the tip spike, and I guess that's a pretty good feat. Sometimes, if people spend so much money on capturing Tiberian spikes, you can just rather destroy it than recapture it, because that's more cost effective for you. If you, especially if you tell your harvesters to go and micro the Tiberian field afterwards. And let's see how the game is progressing. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 harvesters, 8, 9 harvesters for Clover. And 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 harvesters for Micro. So Cloverfield has a better economy, and it looks like they are both building using a crane to crawl to the second expansion. And it looks like Clover is going for a triple War Factory Predator spam. He's also in tier 2, so I guess he's producing tier 3 from his crane. Yeah, he produced tier 3 from his crane, which is not something you actually want to do a lot, because a crane has way less HP than a construction yard has, and if your crane gets destroyed more easily, and that way your tier 3 gets cancelled more easily. And let me just take a sip of my water. Anyways, we see an APC engineer? No, Grenadier engineer. Blah, blah, blah. I mean Grenadier APC, what the hell? And I guess he captured the tier 3 from Clover and is now running away with his Grenadier squad. Yeah. Come on, just use your Grenadier squad to clear these 2 foxholes. Anyway, so Cloverfield is set back quite a bit because of that APC engineer. And he is now getting pushed by Micro with Predator tanks and rocket squads and a few rifleman squads, as this is just the standard GDI powerhouse combination. So in terms of economy management, Cloverfield, flying ox transport. Oh, put that on it. Can I jump to it somehow? Nope, I cannot. Oh well. In terms of economy management, I see that Cloverfield is doing way better than Micro is. Because Cloverfield has sold off one of his refineries on his main field, while Micro did not. He also has still 3 refineries on his expo and 3 on his non-dry field, so I guess he's doing well for that. And Clover only has 2 refineries. Yeah, there we go. And 4 on his dried up expansion. So Cloverfield should sell 3 of those and place another one down at his second expansion field. And Mini Micro should sell 1 of those, sell 2 of those, and place another one down and sell 2 of those, to be fully efficient with the economy. But anyways, it looks like Clover rebuilt his tier 3. He's not upgrading the railguns though, which would have given him a huge advantage. Also, he should be selling those watchtowers. And Micro is just gonna spam his head off. There we go, he sold 1 of his refineries for a better line of sight. And looks, in my opinion, Cloverfield should not have engaged this army, because his army is just smaller and not as balled up as the army from my Micro owns is. So give me a second, guys. Okay, there we go. I feel way better now. I kind of have a runny nose, so I might sound a little bit weird. Some non-stop pushing. So, it's the 8th that I'm doing this cast, and Christmas was pretty good for me. I went out for dinner with some family, and as per usual, I'm on my bicycle bringing Christmas cards to everyone personally, so that way it's a lot of fun to actually see. Oh god, my PC just had some frame drops. Okay, anyways, so I'm always bringing some Christmas cards around, and people enjoy that a lot, so I guess I'll keep doing that. But how was your Christmas? What did you do? Did you have a nice Christmas too, guys? Did you try and win and get high on the ladder wars, so you could compete for some EA games? Or did you have fun with your family too? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Epic. Anyways, so what happened there was that Cloverfield abused the minimum, what's it called, the minimum range of a sonic emitter, and he dropped right next to the sonic emitter. And if you are right next to the sonic emitter cannot target you, so you have to do that manually. And doing that manually is not that easy, especially not on such a close range and such short notice. So great job, Cloverfield, by capturing the tech center. Although I would have preferred that you capture the Conjure and tried to walk your engineer to the tier 3, as the tech center is way more, as a Conjure is I don't know actually. A decision is, I think a tier 3 is better, because a tier 3 costs 4k to build, and the Conjure only 3k, 3.5k? I forgot, let me check. Yeah, 3.5k. So tier 4 is actually worth it more, and it also stops your opponents from building tier 3 units. But if you capture the Conjure, the opponent cannot build any units anymore. I mean structures. But because it's already such a late game, structures aren't that important anymore, so everyone has their economy up. And hey, look, we got meat shielding from my micro. So yay, people are meat shielding! Ah! Okay, that was a little bit too high. Anyways, muchos orcas are coming out from micro. Or as you can see, orcas are a great counter to predator tanks, and it looks like technique is gonna be, Cloverfield is gonna be very aggressive with his construction guards. And here we see that the minimal range of juggernauts are the minimal range of sonic emitters is indeed true, as he's not targeting the juggernauts. And it looks like Cloverfield might be in trouble right now, as his Conjure is all out in the open without any support, except for his sonic emitter drops, and I guess he has 2 Conjures. Yes, there we go. And he's not placing those sonic emitters really well. And he's letting his Firehawks die, so Patchasu will be unhappy to see it. Also, he's not meat shielding his sonic emitters as he should be doing. So in my opinion, he could just sell this Conjure before it's like worth $2 and just give it up for this side of the map for now. So let's see what's going on. The economy is running, the Tiberium fields are running dry, and both players are reducing the air units that they need to harass the opponents. Cloverfield is doing greatly though. He responded really quickly and swapped to the missile loadout and killed like 5 orcas maybe? Yeah, he killed 4 orcas. So that's really cost effective, and in my opinion he should try, and he should have, when they landed, immediately swapped to the bomb loadout so they don't have to reload, and then killed these 2 airfields, because the orcas cannot lift up when they don't have any ammo. and you reload your bombs instantly if you swap from missile to bombs. That's a little trick not a lot of people know about, and I actually don't see a lot of people use it. But yeah, there we go. Mini Micro is sending in his Firehawks, which have bombs, and those bombs will bomb this airfield, I guess. As that's the only thing he can destroy, or the power plants. And he will be going for the airfield, as I expected him to do. Sell! Paying attention. Anyways, it looks like that they bombed each other's airfields. And let me check what Cloverfields are doing. Yeah, he sent 4 Firehawks to destroy 1 airfield. Cloverfield, you only need 2 Firehawks to destroy an airfield. And really, rebuild your airfield, otherwise your Firehawks will burn and crash, and Panchasu will not be happy. I wonder how Panchasu is doing though, as I haven't seen him for a long time. And ooh, his tier 2 got destroyed too, so he needs to rebuild it first. I hope he will be in time though to save his Firehawks. Yeah, he will be in time. There we go. They were getting pretty red actually. Anyways, it turns out that the game is gonna go into a little bit of campy. We have 5 mammoth tanks and a juggernaut supported by some infantry from Micro, while Cloverfield purely has predator tanks with some zone troopers. And zone troopers are kind of meh. Oh, lift up, lift up, lift up! Oh. That was a huge win for Micro. He has taken air superiority, so he can't just bomb everything he wants at this moment. He should take out the tech center first. A tech center only cost 4 Firehawks, and after that some war factories, or maybe even the power to slow Cloverfield down. That would be the most practical thing to do. He should just camp with his units right here, and not engage the sonic emitter, as right now he has the advantage. And just look at this. Nice. Real good party. Somehow it's Cloverfield. Yeah, that's much of his sonic emitter is doing the damage he needs against those enemy tanks. Anyway, are there more bombings going on? Nope. So, where did that engineer... Huh? I thought I heard that capturing sounds from the engineer, or was that just me? I guess... So let's see, the game has been going on for 18 minutes and we'll have a good chunk of time left. Anyways, Micro is producing engineers to reclaim his Juggernaut husk, which is something you Oh, I see the problem. He dropped 1 of his bombs on the Voxel and used 3 of those on the power plant. I knew that you need only 3 bombs for a power plant, but stop micro on Firehawks is really hard. I've never seen anyone actually do it except Kimosabe in a older VoD of mine. It was on Small Town USA, and when he did it, it blew my mind out. But I don't think that this was stop micro, as I don't think he put his Firehawks in hold fire stance. Anyways, it looks like Cloverfield managed to capture the Juggernaut before Micro did, and Cloverfield really should be retreating right now, as he has gotten no anti-infantry. And it's gonna campy! Yay! I love campy games, they're so fun to watch. But I guess we'll just follow the Firehawks, as there's not much going on for the rest, in the rest of the map. So Cloverfield is finally gonna counter those Firehawks with some Pitbulls. Those Firehawks will take down another power plant. And Cloverfield is not microing his Pitbulls, which is fail. Well, now he is. So he'll try and chase down those Firehawks. Those Firehawks has already been very cost effective. As you can see, they are already veteran. And if they are whatchamacallit? General? No. Elite? No. What's the word that I'm looking for? They are called heroic. If they're heroic, I think that one Firehawk can one-shot a power plant, but I'm not sure of that. Anyways, heroic Firehawks only get a damage bonus, but in my opinion they should also get an extra bomb. So, great job sniping the Firehawk, Cloverfield. But in my opinion, Firehawks should also get another bomb to play with, as that way they're actually worth more. And harvester harassment. Let's look at how many harvesters each player has. Cloverfield has 2 harvesters, while Micro has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 harvesters. So Micro is doing a good job having many harvesters, while Cloverfield is doing a great job sniping those orcas, as he should be doing. And he's getting a veteran pitbull, but those pitbulls are have proven to be very useful. They've killed a Firehawk and 2 or maybe even 3 orcas, so they have been very cost effective. And cost effectiveness is king late game, because the Tiberium fields are running dry. Having spamming units will not be the case anymore. Now it's all tactics and preserving your units. What I would like to see people do is put down an armory and get a full squad back from that. I'm not sure if people still use that feature, but I've not seen it a lot, but it could save your heroic or your elite squad their life and be even more effective. So both players are still having 1 Tiberium spike, and Cloverfield should try and destroy this Tiberium spike as with his Juggernaut, as right now that is giving Micro the most income he can at this moment. And if he manages to destroy it, he will have a foot up, and Cloverfield is getting EMP'd, so he's getting engaged upon. Micro, I'm not sure if Micro will win this fight. Yeah, he will win this fight. Especially if he's gonna drive over them. It's been a very close game so far. That's because it's slow camping. And Juggernaut. Yeah, there we go. Cloverfield managed to fend it off somehow. I thought that that dude. What's? Oh my god, my commentary is lacking so much right now. I'm so out of practice. Fuck. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry. I should be more excited about this, like how I used to be in the older days, when I made your ears bleed because I was screaming so loud into the microphone. Duh! What happened to me, man? Anyways, oh, this is so campy! That's why I do not like. They just can't finish off each other. Cloverfield is just selling off his buildings to produce more units, while Micro is not doing that. He can sell off another refinery, like right here, sell one of his 2 airfields, and get this Orca right here, He could sell his tier 2, sell some power plants, and then upgrade some other to compensate, which is cheaper. Sell another refinery for some more cash, which he's not doing. So that's one of the mistakes he is making, and he should be letting his harvester stand still so the fields can regrow instead of just picking up all the seedlings. There are so many mistakes! God damn it! And the game is so campy. Why do people want me to cast these kind of games? Herpty derp derp. Why do people want these VoDs? It's not like it's fun to watch. It's like if you play it, it's a good game, and its decisions are decent. But it's not like that one game is like it is going back and forth, but it's just not that interesting. Except that Cloverfield has the mortars upgraded. Now he rapes everything with his pit bulls, except for like heavy tanks like mammoth tanks. But yeah, while we have some more harassment going on from Micro, he's just trying to destroy as much tanks as he can, just camp the war factories. And Clover, do you really need 2 war factories? I don't think you can produce out 2 of them. Let me check.
Enemy unit sighted.
Yeah, he's broke. He's producing harvesters, which is retarded to do.
Predator rolling out.
You have to. That's enough. Keep them safe from the orcas, and you'll be fine. There's not. It isn't like you have a lot of Tiberium left on the field, and Micro is producing mammoth tanks, which is okay to do. And just sell off your sonic emitter. It's not gonna save you. You will just lose cash. Or not, because you sniped the Juggernaut husks, thus nullifying my argument. He is also, yeah, he's targeting the harvesters from Clover, so he's doing a great job. You really should be chasing the harvester though. There we go. So it looks like Cloverfield is running out of steam. It has 4 Predator tanks versus 5 Mammoth tanks. Mammoth tanks will win that. I guess that this will be the final push. As long as he does not engage into the sonic emitter, he will have won the game. And that's GG. Especially with the Juggernaut husk. So in the end, what gave Micro the advantage? Well, he has air superiority, so his orcas could harass with impunity. We have 1 walking engineer. So that's the. I hope this is. Yeah, that's what happens. I hope he doesn't see it, and I will win the game with it if I manage to capture his barnyard. So I'll keep a tab on that.
Lost.
Walking engineer fighting. Ooh. Yeah, and so Cloverfield is gonna try to snipe the orcas again, which he is doing. Come on, target the orca! Clover, what the fuck are you doing? Come on, there we go. Finally, the orcas goes down. Now, Micro, go there, go there, go there. Could have done so much better, but Cloverfield has given up. And I guess GG guys, GG. So this was the ranked 5 of the top 10 replays of 2011. I hope that you enjoyed the VoD, and see you guys online. Bye bye. Or in my next VoD. Derp. Bye bye.